It's now a year since we've been in office, and when we came into office, we promised that our vision is not a vision that's only going to look at the past and the problems of the present. We also wanted to look at the future, because whilst we're dealing with our challenges of the present, the world is not waiting for us. The world is changing. Technology is advancing, we have intelligent machines, we have migration is growing all over the world, environmental changes, and so we as a university have to make sure that we remain relevant. And so we set up the Futures think tank to help us grapple with the issue of the future. And we asked you, Professor Allison, to help us set up a think tank and respond to two questions. How are we as a university going to make sure that we remain relevant even in the future? And how is what we do going to change as a result of the changes that are happening around the world?
Thanks, Katie. Well, the Futures think tank, as per your brief, was a small and nimble group, and I remember you telling me, I want you to think out of the box. So that's really, we've taken that to heart, and we started off with the idea of the first question of how do we respond to the rapid changing world? And we quickly moved into thinking about, actually, we are a knowledge leader and a university, and so we should be really positioning ourselves to lead and shape in the future.
Mm-hmm. And preparing ourselves to lead and shape in the future requires boldness, requires courage. And as we do that, there are other people who want to come into the university. So what did you come up with, and how will it affect a student who's thinking about coming to UCT? What will they get? Will it be the UCT they see now, or is there a possibility that it will be different, and how?
We spent a bit of time engaging with the whole idea of the fourth industrial revolution and rapid change, and quite a lot of fear around what the future might look like. And if I come to UCT, will I get a degree that's still going to be relevant by the time I leave UCT? And eventually we settled on what is the core value that we can still offer, but at the same time being bold and really stretching out into the future. So what we have right now is a vision of unleashing human potential, really, and the purpose of that being for a just and fair society. So in answer to the question around what will a student experience, my view is we have to co-create that. We have to still imagine what that future is going to look like, but it's got to be something around unleashing human potential.
Will unleashing human potential also create opportunities for academics? And past staff, I imagine that past staff will also be involved, and the co-creation will include academics, will include also people from outside the university. Because if we want to think outside the box, then we can't be looking ourselves only at looking at people who are within the university. The think tank had people outside the university.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it also had students participating in it.
Absolutely. And part of the kind of the fun and the boldness of Unleash is that Unleash actually speaks to everybody. Yeah. If you're an academic, your job is to unleash the human potential of your students and of yourself. If you're a past staff, your job is to enable the unleashing of the whole university community. So people have been playing with it a little bit, which is unleash voices, unleash potential, unleash all sorts of things. And so I think there's great possibilities for us at UCT around that.
And now on the 10th of July, we have the hackathon. And we're looking forward to it. It's exciting. All the people who signed up to be in the think tank will come together for the hackathon. What can people expect for on the hackathon on the day?
So the 10th of July event is really to start introducing the idea of Unleash to the university and to a community beyond the university, and to start this journey of co-creation. So we've come up with the main idea, and what we're going to be asking is, what does Unleash mean for you? Whether you are a student, whether you're an academic, a past staff, or an alum, or somebody from outside UCT. What is real unleashing of human potential at UCT? What does that look like to you? And we're hoping to generate some excitement, some ideas, and some direction for us to really start implementing in the future.
Alison, I look forward to the 10th. I think it's an exciting direction that we're having because the future is here. We cannot wait for it anymore. It's with us. So it's now how we embrace it. Thank you very much for the work, and we look forward to how it unfolds further.
Great, Katie, thank you.